There are four ways to describe a function. Well, first one, we can use an equation. As an example, we have y equals 2x plus 4. 2, a graph. Well, we can always build a graph from it. 3, a table. We can always fill in the table. And 4, we can use words. Okay, so keep in mind, our example here, y equals 2x plus 4 is in the form of y equals mx plus b. Well, that's great. It's very useful when we have it in that format. So let me write over here real quick, y equals 2x plus 4. And for the first case scenario, that way we can fill in the table when x is negative 4. So we have y equals 2 times in parentheses negative 4 plus 4. Well, 2 times negative 4 gives us negative 8. Negative 8 plus 4 gives us negative 4. Y equals 2 times negative 3 in parentheses plus 4. This is when x is negative 3. Well, let's see. 2 times negative 3 gives us negative 6. And negative 6 plus 4 gives us y equals negative 2. Okay, so y equals 2 times negative 2, once again, in this case, the x is negative 2, plus 4. So 2 times negative 2 gives us negative 4. 4 minus 4, well, very straightforward, right? 0. Y equals 2 times, in this case, when we have a negative 1 for the x value, plus 4. So 2 times negative 1, 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. Negative 2 plus 4, well, that gives us positive 2 now. Y equals 2 times 0 plus 4. Well, 2 times 0 is 0, right? So 0 plus 4, 4. And how about y equals 2 times 1 plus 4? 2 times 1 is 2, 2 plus 4. Hey, that gives us 6. Hey, can you see a pattern in this? Look, the y values, we got negative 4, negative 2, 0, 2, 4, and 6. What do you think the next value is? Notice that it's increasing by, well, looks like 2's. So, 4, we can use words. The graph increases by 2 as it moves 1 in the x. Well, let's fill in the table then from what we got. When x is negative 4, we get negative 4 for y. When x is negative 3, we get negative 2 for y. X is negative 2, we get 0, 2, 4, 6, and finally we get 8. Okay, so do notice it does take some time if we're filling it in by calculations, right? Let's try graphing this. So plotting our points fairly quick on here. And just some points is all that's necessary. Then we can draw a straight line through it. And this essentially reflects our graph. We could just as well add all the other points we've chosen, okay? But minimum 2 points is required to draw a straight line. Let's notice that the slope is 2. So we could have probably calculated our table a lot more easily by realizing our slope, notice our slope is our m value. In the equation y equals 2x plus 4, the 2 is the slope. And notice that we can convert it into a form of rise over run, 2 over 1. So up 2 over 1 is what our increments are doing for our graph or table. So y-intercept, do you notice that the y-axis, it crosses at positive 4. So the y-intercept is at x is 0, comma 4 for y. So do remember, the y-intercept is a full coordinate, must include a 0 on there. So let's go back through real quick with some side notes. We notice that the equation y equals 2x plus 4. And we also notice that the y-intercept is 0, comma negative 4. Well, that just comes from our equation. It's the 4, the one that has no variable. So that's our y-intercept. But to make it a full y-intercept, it must be a coordinate that includes a 0 and a comma in the middle. So 0, comma 4 with parentheses on the outside. That is our y-intercept. Slope, on the other hand, we notice that the slope is 2. And we could have made our life so much easier by realizing that our slope increases our values. So meaning, we start with the first value that we calculated. First value that we calculated was y equals -4. If we have y equals -4 and we just add the slope plus 2, we get the next value of -2 for the y. Okay, so that would be our next value in the table, -2. Add 2 more. -2 plus 2, that gives us the next value, which is 0. Add 2 more because our slope is 2, right? It's increasing by 2. 0 plus 2, 2. Okay, so 2 plus 2 now gives us 4. That's our next value. 4 plus 2 gives us 6. That's our next value. And of course, I'll let you write the last one. But notice that if we add 2 more, 6 plus 2 gives us 8. So we have two ways of doing this.